Most repetitive tasks only take a few minutes, but they come back every day, and over time they turn into hours of manual work. In this video, I'll show you how to remove them in less than 15 minutes. Most repetitive work feels small. It takes 1 or 2 minutes. You do it quickly, you move on. But it comes back, again, and again, and again. Over time, these small tasks turn into hours of manual work, not because they are difficult, but because they are repeated. The problem is not the task itself, it's that nothing triggers it automatically. Every time you do it manually, you are acting as the system. The goal is to remove that, not by building something complex, but by creating a simple chain, trigger to action to result. Step 1 is to identify one repetitive task, not 10, just one. Pick something you do often. For example, sending the same type of email, moving information from one place to another, creating the same document again and again. The task should be simple, repeatable, and slightly annoying. If it feels like I've done this before, it's a good candidate. Step 2 is to define the trigger. A trigger is what starts the process. It can be a form submission, a new email, a new file, a new customer. Instead of thinking, I need to remember to do this, you define, when this happens, then something else should happen. This removes memory from the process. Step 3 is to define the action. This is what you normally do manually. For example, send a reply, create a document, add a row to a spreadsheet, notify someone. Keep it simple. You are not trying to automate everything. You are trying to remove one manual step. Step 4 is to connect them. This is where a simple tool comes in. It doesn't need to be advanced. The only thing it needs to do is, when X happens, do Y. That's it. No complex setup, no long workflows. If it takes more than a few minutes to understand, it's too complicated for this stage. Step 5 is to test it once. Trigger it manually. Watch what happens. Does it run without you thinking? Does it produce the expected result? If yes, you are done. If not, adjust once and keep it simple. Now step back. Before, every time the task appeared, you had to notice it, think about it, do it. Now, it happens on its own. No reminder, no follow-up, no mental load. This is the real benefit, not speed, subtraction. You didn't make the task faster. You removed yourself from it. That's what changes how work feels. One task doesn't matter much. But if you remove one task, then 2, then 5, you start to notice something. Work becomes quieter, fewer interruptions, fewer small decisions, less background stress. Not because you are working harder, but because fewer things depend on you. That is how simple automation starts, not with big systems, but with removing one repeated step at a time.